Well, in this defense, we rotate already, as you guys could probably see. Um, I would say our conditioning just, if every game, I feel like is really well because we have subs, as most defenses don't in the nation. So, yeah, they run their plays every 13 seconds, but I feel like we're very prepared for it.
Coach brought up something interesting about the rotation. He said you guys sub yourselves.
Well, like every position and every player, they'll have their own substitution pattern that'll be set up with them and the coach prior to the game. So, some guys will run like a 4-4, switching themselves out. But you also have to, keep in account, like if you're on the wrong side of the field, sometimes you can't run out, or if it's, third down, sometimes you don't want to stay out. So the players kind of work it out between themselves.
You ever conveniently forget because you want to stay in the game?
I've kept myself in a couple times.
And how does that work out?
That's all right. We're all going towards a common goal, so as long as we achieve it, that's all that matters.
So with the linebackers, though, it seemed like last year the first string was pretty much in for a lot of the plays. Is that just the way it looks, or do you guys actually sub out pretty evenly?
I mean, it's that way. Some of our rotations will be different. I said 4-4, but some of them would be 6-2, or a guy like Jake who never gets tired. It seems like he pretty much stays in until he can't walk. So, kid's got a great heart and good motor on him.
And that's something that you guys work out with the coaches individually?
Yeah, everybody will have their own specific rotation set up, each player.
So with you guys, the backers, is Rocky the guy that you talk to in terms of?
Coach Arnett will set that up with us. He's our linebacker coach, so he'll be the one that specifically deals with us with that. And then I don't know. I'm sure Coach Long has some input in that as well, though.
Is it the series? So if the series is going longer, let's say you're a 6-2 guy, you're the 6,
Mhm.
the other person's a 2. If the series lasts 6 plays and they punt, the next series is the other guy in for 2 and then you're back for 6, or does it just reshuffle every series?
Yeah, it can work out that way. Or if you're on the goal line and somebody feels like they're a little bit more stout on that part of the field or whatever, you use it to your advantage, to like how we rotate. So.
And Jordan, with the experience coming back on the D line, do you feel like you guys are more farther ahead heading into the season opener than you were last year?
Definitely. I would say last year's really like a learning curve as far as like with the defenses. Now it's just our technique, which is what we need to work on. And that already puts you ahead of the curve if you're not worrying about what you need to do, just what you need to get better at. So I would say compared to last year, we're light years ahead of where we need to be.
So it's just kind of the mental aspect, like knowing your assignments and all that stuff. Like that's where you guys are more farther ahead.
Yeah, definitely.
When you look at this offense, I guess, what's the most concerning thing?
Just like to throw the ball a lot, really. And as a defensive line, we have to get pressure on them, hit the quarterback as much as we can.
Yeah, I mean they're definitely good. You can't underestimate these guys. They score a lot of points all season last year. And the speed of their play will be an issue. So that's something we've been training for. But that they provide solid competition, and we're happy for the opportunity to play them.
The opening day of football season, you guys practice for a long time, spring, fall. Nick, how excited are you for this game to finally be here?
Oh man, I'm really excited. This is my senior year, so I've been around here for 5 years and put in a lot of time in the weight room, a lot of time on the field, and it's all kind of culminating to this first game and then this whole season. So this is like my Christmas, during the season. Every Saturday is a great day for me, so I'm looking forward to it.
What about you, Jordan?
I have to agree with Nick. You've just been waiting for it the entire year, and this is the best I've felt since last year after having the Achilles injury. So I'm just really excited to play. Can't wait for Saturday.
I asked Coach Long if he was excited.